don't mind me while I don't look at you while I set it up. I'm just checking OBS because I realised as I pressed the scene swap that the microphone has gone up in volume while I wasn't looking. So I'm just checking that you're not getting deafened. I think it's going to be okay. We'll turn it up a little bit more. See how that goes. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, J. Luz, thank you for being first. An Arc Editor, hey, I will hang out for a little bit, but I'm exhausted from the gym and I have an appointment tomorrow I have to be lucid for. I hope the appointment goes well for you tomorrow, Arc Editor. No worries, yeah. Get your sleep when you need to. The gym's tiring. I'm one of those people that can't do the gym in the evening. I wouldn't get there. As much as I love the gym, I know my personality, I wouldn't manage it. I mean, obviously work and stuff means some people have to go in the evening. I don't think I would fare well if I had to go in the evening, so I'm always impressed that you show up. Funny enough, I've just got back from the gym, and to be honest, I'm pretty tired. I got a deadlift PB, and that was the first thing I did at the gym. So it feels like that used up a fair bit of energy to start with. But it was a good session. Got up to 60 kilos, which I know isn't a huge amount for a lot of people, but for me, I've been chipping away at it for a while. Deadlifts seem to be not quite the most challenging thing, but the thing that it seems to take me longer to try and, get PBs on. And I'm making good progress at last. I'm happy with 60 kilos. I'll be happier when I get to my body weight, so I've got a little bit left to go. Not a huge amount, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, it was a lot of pulling, a lot of pulling of things and weights, and things like lat pull downs and stuff with dumbbells and yeah. My arms are quietly a little bit like jelly, but they will recover. And I made sure I got back from the gym. Actually, I had to do a little bit of food shopping. Came back, made myself a sandwich. Now mentally thinking, there isn't pickle all over my face. No, we're good. Had a snack, a nice sugary snack to give me a little bit of a boost. And I've been drinking plenty. So I'm all set now, hopefully. I tried something a little different for pull day today. I upped the weights and reduced the reps for my lat pull downs and rows. I'm not sure I love the feeling. Yeah, it's a good way of doing it. I mean, funny enough, my trainer earlier was saying basically you have two options. You can either, his range he always aims for is 8 to 12. Or he was saying, but if you do say 4 and it's a lot heavier, that can also work. I haven't done that, I admit. I've always stuck to 8 to 12 because I think probably a bit like you say about how you're not sure if you love the feeling. That's my thinking. I like feeling with progress rather than I did 4 and now I feel like I'm going to die. But yeah, both. I mean, whatever is testing your muscles is going to do you good. Yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. But it was good. But yeah, my arms ache. I can feel them aching. Yesterday, I mowed my garden lawn for the first time in 6 years. Which sounds like my lawn was horrific. Other people were mowing the lawn throughout the years, but I had to keep paying somebody because for a long period I wasn't healthy or fit enough to be able to do it myself. It was just too exhausting, too draining. Last year I probably could have, but it was a self-confidence thing and I wasn't quite sure if I was cut out for it. But yesterday, it was a rare sunny day and the lawn was annoying me. So I went out, bought a lawnmower. That was 15 kilos, which once upon a time would have been quite hefty for me. Carried that home, built it, which wasn't too bad-ish. I say that. I crushed my finger a tiny bit while doing it, but anyhow, it keeps bleeding every now and then, but it's fine, it's just a bit swollen. And then mowed the lawn. And that felt like probably a bigger accomplishment in a way than going to the gym, because it's something I always used to do, and I used to quite like mowing the lawn. And then I just haven't been well enough, yeah, partly well enough, partly fit enough. It's been a journey, so it was really good to get there. Hey Jezza, how are you doing? I was going for a 6 to 8 range, and on some rows I was doing some partial reps because it was all I could. That's fair. I mean, partial. Sometimes you just got to do partial reps, haven't you? I suppose it's probably a hard one. I mean, from my very limited experience, as I'm new to it all still, I would have thought you're probably going to work out what you need to do next time. As in, if you feel a little bit of improvement, that's got to be good. But I suppose if it's not working for you, drop the weights down maybe. And it's such a weirdly, it's such a simple concept, but it's also very complicated. As in, it's very, you've got so many different camps being all do all the reps, no, do all the weight, and it's whatever is testing your body is good, but you've got to do what actually feels good for you. Because if you're not enjoying it, you're not going to do it. Is the key thing. You're not going to stick with it. Like, I mean, in a lesser way, Tuesday, I turned up to the gym for another training session, and normally I do a pull session on a Tuesday, and I didn't want to do a pull session. I just didn't. I knew it was going to be hard work. I mean, they're all hard work, but it was a different kind of hard work that I wasn't in the mood for. And I said, "Oh, can we do a push session?" He was fine with that. We did a pull session today. It went really well. So the key thing is you've got to find what works for you. Otherwise, it's not meant to be miserable. Jezza, thank you for a watch streak. 10 streams in a row. Thank you. Yeah, the Twitch streak business is patchy, isn't it? I know poor Miss Rachie on a different stream, Bloody Drungos. She had a huge watch streak, never missed a single stream. And then one day, even though we'd all seen her chat on the stream the day before, one day it just reset her to 1. And I feel for her. She deserves justice. I've been quite lucky to keep up my watch streaks, but they're a patchy bunch, aren't they? But yeah, how's everyone else doing? How have your weeks been? Nearly made it to the weekend. I'm quite. I feel like I shouldn't be. I don't feel like I've had a crazy busy week, but there's still a part of me that's quite pleased to get to the weekend. Haven't really got any plans for it. Go to the gym. That'll be a leg day. Streaming Saturday, obviously. And it's Mother's Day in the UK, so I've got some presents lined up for my mum. I don't know if she wants to go out for a meal. I'm okay if she does, but we haven't really discussed it yet. I've been watching Sim all morning, and my streak hasn't incremented. It's so I know it's so unpredictable. I don't know what makes the distinction there. Yeah. I know a couple of streamers have actually turned off streaks because it just annoyed people too much. Or they'd feel stressed because they missed a stream, and yeah, it can create weird sentiment of if you get a little bit too fixated on them. I personally am definitely too fixated on stream streaks, as in my own stream streaks. And at some point, one's going to mess up, and I'm gonna be grumpy. I know Sims. I think I'm at about 105 or something, and if that fails one day, it's going to annoy me. I also realised, actually, we'll switch over to the main screen. I totally forgot to update the stream title, the go live notification, everything. I meant usually I do it Wednesday night because I know I've got a busy morning before stream. Totally forgot. But it kind of works. I mean, we are still chipping away at the community centre. The snowflake at the end doesn't quite work because it is spring now, but we'll skim past that. It's mostly okay. So we all knew what to expect, so that's fine. I'm just going to get my notes up because I'm hoping we can make progress. I'm one behind on Drongos, and it annoys me more than it should. Yeah, I get that. I know I've seen a few people like you that is kind of 1 or 2 behind, and I'm thinking, oh, it must really annoy you. You're there going, look, everyone says setting off 70 watch streaks, and you're there going, I'll do that tomorrow. Yep. It's like ranking a fighting game. Back in the day, people would just play you and not care. But nowadays, rank anxiety is a real thing, as people don't want to lose and then have their rank load, which encourages rage. Yeah. It's I think we've all got so fixated on the statistics. Because like if you look at so many apps on your phone, like for instance, I just entered a load of I use a workout app called Heavy that tracks everything, and it is great. But on the other hand, I don't really need those statistics because I know I turned up to the gym. My arms ache. I know I turned up to the gym. But we all get really. It's about gamification, and I'm as much a victim to it as everyone else. I'm able to see that I am a fool to follow the statistics, but everything is statistics. It's just, yeah, it's nice to have a kind of tangible, "Ooh, look what I've achieved," but we are all a little bit, yeah. Or it's like I've seen people that have gone for a long walk and they're there going, "Oh no, I didn't track it on my watch," and you're there thinking, yeah, but you still did the walk. But again, I'm the same. If I forget to track a walk on my watch, I'd be there going, "Oh no, it doesn't officially say I did it." It's crazy. I haven't missed any though. So irritating. Oh, that's so weird, JLo. That's so annoying. Right, my girlfriend has an Apple Watch and it tracks her sleep. I'm like, why do you need to keep it on when sleeping to know how well you slept? You'll either feel well rested or you won't. Yeah, see, I'm that person too. And it's not really necessary. Because I've definitely had times where it's told me I've slept well, and then I thought, I don't feel like I have. And then there's been other times where I feel like I've slept well, and it's gone, no, you slept really badly, and it's, yeah. But, yeah, the stats are fascinating. I think as long as you don't get too obsessed with them, which is a hard one, because everything is, I mean, right now on Twitch, at the end of a stream, I'm going to get a whole load of statistics sent to me. And sometimes I've had a time where I've gone, that was a really good stream. And then the statistics have been poor. And then I've gone, oh, I suck. I don't need to know my sleeping map. See, I kind of do. I get fixated. Yeah, graphs. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the workout app I have, Heavy. It gives me nice little lines that go up. I wonder if yeah. Let's be that nerd and find the deadlift PB, and is it going to go up nicely and make me feel really good about my life? If it doesn't, this is going to backfire. Let's have it. Oh, it has so many statistics. I didn't even realise how many statistics it does. Right, there we go. Okay, so I had a little dip about a month ago, because as we all know, I was very busy with life. And everything was very heavy. But look, it dips and then it goes straight back up, and that line can make me feel good about my life. I don't know if Focus is actually working on that, but yeah, I like it when lines go up, unless I assume the line is something like "you're in debt." Yeah, there you go. I've now got fixated, and I'm looking through all the lines, and they're all slowly going up. Okay, that one's a new exercise. That one's not. I'm going to stop being fixated now. So yeah, statistics are great. Mostly just look at it to see how badly I slept, because the toddler is a big. I don't. That doesn't feel like that helps, Jailers. I feel like that just gives you evidence to be annoyed at. But anyway, while we're getting fixated on progress, we're going to get fixated on progress in Stardew, because I want to get that community centre finished. We're not going to do it today, because that is not a thing. That's not an option. Hold on, it is set to headphones. Cool. Wait a minute, is it going through speakers? Oh. It is going through speakers. Why is that happening? Sorry, Grandpa, give me a minute. I need to get my speakers to shut up. Huh? That's not going to work long term, is it? 2 seconds, chat. I'm guessing my headphones are having a moment. Okay, they're not connected for some reason. There we go. Right, let's get that switched over. Hopefully. That ain't switching over. But that's a new one. I'm confused. What to do when Windows tells you it's going through the headphones, but it's not? Hold on, chat. I'm just going to set off something sound related to see what's going on. Okay, but Womp worked through the headphones. Stardew didn't. Okay, well I'm just going to quit out of Stardew and we'll start again because it won't save, so we'll get back to Grandpa. I think it's a Stardew issue. Line goes up. Big numbers, stat increases. Oh, that's working better. Good. Everyone loves metrics. It's why Vampire Survivor is so popular. Because game design-wise, it's sending me to do the same behaviour pattern, and the only aim of the game is to level up and get stronger. But because of the crazy lights and explosions when you level up, it makes you feel good. If it didn't have that, I feel the game wouldn't be as popular personally. That's also basically Fortnite, isn't it? When I used to play Fortnite a lot, it was constantly, you just want to level up a bit, you want to get another level, you want to unlock something. It's got that constant daily quest thing that is luring you in every time. If you give us like 30 minutes, I bet you we will realise all games are like that, which is fine. Okay, sorry Grandpa. We had a sound issue. You're old, you probably know what it's like to not hear. My dearest granddaughter, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little girl. Do you remember? No. Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. Hopefully his heart isn't buried anywhere. You've been here 2 years now. You've done well, my dear. Pizza Farm has never looked better. It's an honour to the family name. Grandpa is pleased. The future of Pizza Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. Wait, was the future not already in our hands? What were we doing for the last 2 years? I'm not saying I'm immune to this, as I love a good level weapon. Oh, me too. Yes, Grandpa just looks at me. Yeah, is he a ghost or something? Should I be concerned? Luck will not be on your side. Oh, thank you. It's a new season and the weather hates us. No, sorry, the weather... The weather's fine. The spirits hate me. Great, good start. Love it. Oh, I remember now. We had a little sneak preview before. We have a lot of maintenance to do. A lot of maintenance. We're going to be slicing and dicing and all sorts. Just move the mic a little bit. Hey, Miss Rachie, how are you? How has your week been? If you see a floating polystyrene cup, it... Yep, that's how Grandpa comes to us. Yeah, I forgot that when you get to a new spring, you are suddenly kind of overwhelmed with options and you're a bit, oh god, what do I do? There is so much to focus on. We're going to be busy, chat. Going to be a lot of busy work, but on the plus side, our statistics will go up. And as we've just learnt, statistics are life. Work has been a struggle, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Was your birthday good at least? Was it kind of a glimmer in the gloom? Yeah, that works. Glimmer in the gloom. Yeah. I was thinking, as I said it, I thought, does that work? Stats or get the fuck out? Yeah. We gotta be optimal, chat. The only way we can be optimal is if we constantly have statistics telling us how to be better at life. Oh no, I've just seen on Facebook that an old cafe I used to love in York is closing down after the owners are retired. Oh, I hate it when that happens, Jezza. That's, yeah. Oh, sevens for that cafe. I mean, fair enough if they're retiring, but it sucks. It was. I'm still enjoying my tiramisu cake. Oh, I'm glad. Hey, Sangster. Yes, we do have a greenhouse. I probably made weird progress because I'm wondering if maybe a lot of people. Actually, no. You get the greenhouse while building the community. I don't know. Oh, I'm pleased to have a greenhouse. It took me quite a while. I'm so glad that this scythe doesn't accidentally hit these guys. Donald looks grumpy. Yeah. You probably need... Yeah, you're looking a little bit thin. I get it. We're getting the food situation sorted, chicks. Don't worry. Especially not you, Void Bowels. In fact, what we'll do for a little bit is we'll let you free roam. And then you guys can have a look to see what's around. So the first cafe I took Evie before she had her shots. I brought her in a little bag. Oh, just to experience. Oh, then that's got a sentimental attachment to it. Oh, that's a shame. Look how happy our cows are. We have made them ecstatic. Oh, I'm quite proud of me. I mean, it's not like I knew what I was doing. Yeah, I know when we eventually get a puppy, which I know I keep saying, but as you all know, life's kind of been busy, and I want to do it right. Yeah, we're planning on taking them to so many places that they can experience before they're allowed to go for walks. Because socialization seems to be so key. Hey, Helen, how are you doing? How's your week been? The owners loved her. She was the only dog that they gave little bits of chicken. Oh, sweet. As a local cafe to me, it does really good sandwiches. And they're dog friendly anyway. But yeah, I'm looking forward to introducing them because I think that'll be a nice experience. You've been lurking while working. There. I hope work's going okay for you. I was out some of the noises and things, and she was scared of cars, but eventually got used to it. Yeah, that's my thinking. I mean, they're little... Puppies are little sponges, aren't they, for learning so much. So yeah, I want to get them kind of... Ooh, a bit tidy that up. Get them used to the world. To be honest, I don't really need those maple trees anymore. I did it through other means, so we'll leave that be. Should I dig that up? Let's dig that up correctly. Get rid of that stone. This is going to be our orchard, which I think is well organised. I don't quite trust my abilities. But we'll say it is. Presumably they're going to come out and roam because I left the gate open, right? They wouldn't be daft enough to just hang around, surely. See if I can find some of the pictures of Evie in the back. Oh, I bet they look so cute. But yes, everyone, I hope you're having a nice week, and if not, at least it's nearly the weekend. Depending on your time zone, you might even have only one more day left until the weekend. My week's been okay. I haven't got as much done as I would have liked to get done. Which is potentially the story of my life. But yeah, there's still a few things I wanted to get done, but I kind of ran out of time. Mostly because it was really nice weather yesterday. So I focused on doing some stuff in my garden instead, mowing my lawn and things. And I think we have oak resin, yeah, for community centre. And then it meant I lost kind of half a day because I wanted to take advantage of the weather. which was sensible because there's now a really bad storm in the area. So even my post-stream walk is going to be interesting. We'll go with interesting. I don't think it's necessarily... Oh, I was going to say I don't think it's necessarily raining badly. And then I looked out the window and went, no, it's kind of very, very misty rain. Yeah, it's pretty bad. My post-stream walk might be an adventure. By the way, chat, we have ads coming up any moment. We're going to carry on the action when they do kick in because I'm kind of getting to grips with spring, so you're not going to miss much interesting. After that, no more ads for a whole hour. So, that's something at least. After reading the post, the last day is on the 27th of March, so I'm definitely going to have to go. Yeah, you should. It's one of those things where you get close to the owners. Remember, they were even asking how my house purchasing was going and all that, so there's a lot of sentimental... Yeah. I had a sandwich place like that sadly just... They closed for a month last summer and then they never reopened and then they sold up, and it's amazing how stuff like that really makes you sad. But I have a new sandwich place that's local, because that place wasn't very local, and that's really nice. It is a highlight of my week to go in there, partly to get good food, but also just because, I don't know, it's nice seeing them. It's nice feeling part of a community is the thing, I suspect. Yeah, it's just nice to feel like you belong somewhere. Let's grow some potatoes. I don't really know what to focus on, because we're now at the point where we're... Well, okay, I wasn't going to buy beans, but I pressed the wrong button, so we'll do that. Yeah, we don't need to grow them to a community centre, so I'm mostly trying to think what would be easy for maintenance. I got sad when a coffee shop closed down in Leeds city centre. This was one of the first coffee shops me and my girlfriend visited when we were getting to know each other. Oh, that's a shame, man. Because it's nice to have those memories. We should do quite a lot of planting. We might as well. It's money, right? Okay. I do want to do... I think with fishing we can only do in a rain. I think. I'm going to just double check quickly. I should check this before, but I forgot. Oh no, can be caught regardless of... Okay, we're looking for a walleye. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's raining. Okay. Oh wait, is it only in the fall? Have we got to wait all this time? Surely not. Oh wait, that's looking at real walleyes. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah, it says rainy fall day. Okay, well, we got a while to wait on that one. Thanks, game. Crazy how something so trivial in the grand scheme of things can have such a big impact. Yeah, I think that's when, yeah, you realise what's most important. But yeah, I know particularly the place that shut down suddenly for me, it was a bit, I don't know. It would have been nice to be able to say goodbye and you'd be a bit, oh, it's a shame you're closing. But I think I probably had some stuff going on. I don't know what stuff, but it was a little bit weird how it was, oh, we're just taking a break for a month and then... So anyway, we're not reopening now, and it took them a good few months to announce that they weren't reopening. So I think maybe they had some kind of problem. I don't think they had financial problems, because they seem to be doing very well, but I think maybe... I don't know. I assume something in life kind of got in the way. Okay, so we're working on my potatoes. We're waiting for a maple syrup to be done, but that's going to go to community. A leek, that's what we need, a leek. Because otherwise, maple syrup, it's going to be nice to the ducks and the rabbit. I mean, I think we've got to wait till summer for the other stuff. So that's the main plan. That. And another book. I think today's stream is going to be getting back in my rhythm, because it's a new season. And no, I didn't pronounce season weirdly there. But yeah, it's a new season. And then it's trying to figure out the best route to everything. I'm going to double check with the community centre that I haven't missed anything. Now the walleye. The walleye is going to be quietly the bane of my existence. Yeah, that's all we're doing. So one day, chat, gonna get that community centre. Fiona's retiring though. I know why. As a game, they were very open with me. The son and daughter were both off at university. So I bet having a child-free home now, they want to spend that time together instead of working to support them. Yeah, makes sense. Plus I have a feeling with all the crazy price hiking in the UK, I feel like it might become more of a passion project rather than it making big money. I think, particularly with hospitality, that is happening a lot. From what I've heard from other cafes and things, I think it means there are, yeah, if a company, if they're a little bit on the line in terms of, should we retire? Do we want to move on to doing something else? I think it's so much more tempting at the moment because it's such a hard industry at the moment, and it's really difficult to make a profit. We even survive, so yeah, I think it tips the balance a lot. What are you? A morel? I think that's a type of mushroom, isn't it? So yeah, so that might have done that. I know not hospitality, but a couple of local shops here. Yeah, they've retired and they have been kind of blunt and gone, well, we were going to keep going for a couple more years, but everything costs crazy amounts, it's not worth it. And then they retired. It is a tough world out there. What do we got here? Wild horseradish. Okay. Any other slimes? No? No slime? So chat, what have you got planned for the weekend? What are you playing at the moment? I've got a bit lured in Slave Aspire 2. Last night I went to bed and then thought, oh, I'll just play a cheeky round of Slave Aspire. And then I was playing it on my Steam Deck and I was actually starting to fall asleep while playing it, and at one point I fell asleep briefly. Luckily the Steam Deck didn't hit me on my head. And then I thought, I should really go to bed now. Or go to sleep. I was in bed. And then this morning, I went back to start the game over before I went to the gym. And I left to go to the gym slightly late. Only by a couple of minutes. But that was because of Slave Spire. So I think I might have a problem with that. It's a fun problem, but it is definitely a problem. We have nearly leveled up. Okay, okay, we got a little bit, but we're getting there and we're leveling up for foraging. I'll be playing Stardew and maybe repotting my plants and my vegetables. Ooh, you're kind of you're living the farming world in game and in life. I like it. We got spring onions. Where do these come from? We didn't plant them. I'm hoping this year to do a lot more of the garden. I'm in a good position to do it. And hey, who are you? What are you? Oh, you wanna? What do you want? Okay, well we're gonna see if we can grow that or find that for you, and we will come back and save the day for you. Growing courgettes, tomatoes and spring. Nice! I'm quite keen to grow tomatoes. Because I eat a lot of tomatoes, so feels like that could work out quite well. And I do remember years ago I grew tomatoes and I don't remember them being too hard to grow. That might be famous last words on my behalf, because I'm definitely out of practice. I was just watching an interview with Elijah Wood, and he said, but while he's able, he always wants to be able to play Frodo. I mean, he's never been more famous than playing him, is he? I kind of think maybe Elijah Wood deserves more, but if he's happy playing Frodo, that's all he needs, right? It's going to make him good money. Why do I feel like with the advent of AI, they may use his likeness in a few years? I mean, if he allows it. I think at the moment there still have to be contracts involved. So presumably he could just go, nope, it's all mine. I'm not green-fingered, so I signed up to Pop Gang. They send you all the stuff and great... Ooh, hold on. I'm going to Google that so it's there for me to have a look at. After the stream. Because, yeah, a bit more help might be useful for me. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. Hey, Jones. How you doing? How has the rest of your evening been? Look at Robin. She is working through the night. I mean, so am I, but I'm self-employed. That goes with the territory. Well, I guess she's self-employed too. Get planting some stuff. I do wish actual gardening was as simple as this, because I've used a hoe. It's not that simple. It's a lot more effort. Yeah, let's plant some potatoes. Not that late. You'll be fine. We've got till 2 AM. Look at your energy. You'll be okay. You can trust me. I haven't had you collapse in 2 different places in one night. That wouldn't be me. It absolutely would be me, chat. Oh, wait. Does this need to go on? Well, anyway. Grow the cauliflowers. Don't you threaten me with sleep. We're okay for an hour. It will be fine. Bed is literally just up there, me. You'll be fine. We can do this. Okay, let's get this finished. Nothing is watered, but it's a start. Is that a soggy newspaper? Oh, it's a secret note. I didn't see that. It's written in Leah's handwriting. My idea of a perfect dinner would be salad, goat cheese, truffle, and wine. For dessert, I'd need a poppy seed muffin. Yum. If someone gave me one of these things, I'd melt. She's got a fancy taste, and then she's there going, so anyway, I just want a poppy seed muffin. And I'm not sure that quite checks out. Okay, let's sell these few bits and pieces. And we'll get to sleep before the game complains, even though I'm packed full of energy. It would have been fine. I'm telling you, it would have been fine. Okay, let's go catch up on chat while we're not dealing with time. Hey, Wax Angel, how you doing? Jones, I'm doing good. Had pizza and wings for dinner while in Sims, and now I'm playing my new Hunter and Whack. Jones, you are living the dream. I like it. And I'm always happy when more people play Hunters in WoW. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll a new character, and I don't know. I might roll a new character in retail. I might go back to classic. I don't know. Too many options. I like it. Hey, Helicopter Tross. Fellow chopper fan. Welcome in. How you doing? Elijah Wood is still doing Comic Cons and things. Yeah, was he? How you doing second? Hope you're doing well. A friend of mine met him recently, and he was so nice, as my friend waited for hours, and it was clearly nearing the end of the day, and he asked him for a picture. He said you could tell he was worn out, and a lot of other people probably might have said no, but he got up and took an excellent photo. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad Elijah Woods is a good person, because sometimes you can hear so many stories about so many people, and you go, well, they're only human, but also, eh. This reminds me of the exhaustion mechanic in Persona 3. I always push through to at least get to the end boss of that particular floor. I think that's in a remake. Oh, the PS2. Yeah, they probably got rid of that in a remake because they probably went. Everyone hates this part of the game. It's a bit annoying in Stardew that it can be 2 AM and you're still full of energy, and then it goes, no, collapse in a corner. And yeah, it's a bit. But no, I'm not that tired. You're not my mum. I heard the guy who does English voice acting for Goku is an absolute not. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, it's a hard one because actors and things, yeah, they're gonna have off days. But there definitely are some that you think, no, they appear to permanently have off days. We have maple syrup chat. This is what we've been waiting for. Need this for community centre. It's a good start to the day. Jones, thank you for a watch streak. Ironically, the guy who plays Vegeta and Piccolo, who were villains at one point, are so nice with. Yeah, that's acting for you. But yeah, I get, you know, we all have off days. But there are definitely some people where you think, I think they're just not very good people. Because also, you know, it's not that hard to be polite. Unless you were truly having the worst day ever, you can kind of fake politeness for a couple of minutes. Obviously not when you're dealing with fans that are being really obnoxious, but yeah, the average fan. Everyone has an off day, but unfortunately has a lot of off days and is very big-headed, I've heard. Not very nice to event. Oh, you gotta be nice to the event staff. That's just basics. Have they actually wandered out, or are they still gonna be hungry? Okay, well, we're gonna put food. You're fine to roam, but for whatever reason, you're not. Think about the cows having. Did I say up wrong? Well, better not do that. They're going to be stuck indoors. Stuck outdoors. Wait, why? They have food. Yeah, they'll probably reset. I haven't watched Stardew in a while. I'm all about casual and peaceful. I like action in movies and music. Headbanging is fast. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, gaming-wise, I play a lot of... off-stream, I play quite a lot of fast-paced games. But when streaming... Guys, the gate was open. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, on the stream I prefer to play kind of chiller stuff. It works well for the kind of streams I'm aiming for, I think, is probably the key. And Stardew's been a lot of fun. I think off stream I wouldn't necessarily play it as much. Because I think it would also almost be too slow paced if all I was doing was playing. But when you're streaming, you can get chatting, so that helps a lot. It's a game I can't play, but I can happily... I'm glad you can happily watch it. And I also entirely get that you can play it, because... Yeah. I'm like that with the cozy games. I love playing them on stream. I don't necessarily play them off stream. Why am I ball attention? Yeah, and it's Thursday. A lot of us are going to have a lot more attention than we usually have by this point because we're running out of week, and we're all probably in desperate need of a weekend. Unless, of course, you work the weekend, then I'm sorry, because I used to work weekends. Yeah, I always used to hate working weekends because you'd always be there thinking everyone else is having fun. Too deep into the action games. My brain doesn't compute these kind of games. I get bored. But as I say, I can quite easily watch it. But no, I don't think so. There's a lot of games that I can watch and I would never play. The weed in front of open barn door, preventing them from... Oh, I didn't think of that. Good thinking. Oh, there. Perfect. Thank you, Arc Editor. I didn't see it until you said. All I saw... Oh, look at... Oh, God. They are furiously eating. Thank you, Arc Editor. Those poor guys. It's blustering winds where I am. Sounds like it's howling. Yeah, we've got really bad wind here, too. It's like 50 miles an hour. And it was beautiful weather yesterday. And now it's proper world ending. I'll still be a fool. It'll still go for my post-stream walk, because, I don't know, it works for me. Be summer. Okay. Do I need to... Hold on. That's weird. I swear yesterday that I must have got the angle wrong. Looking forward to this weekend as I have a 3-day weekend. Oh, good job, Jones. Be healthy, though. I learned that the hard way, but I'm turning it around now. Sip of water for the future. Good plan. Thank you, Joseph. I definitely need to hydrate a lot today. As I've been to the gym as well, my body is very going to give me all the water. Watch back on. Need a good springtime thunderstorm. Tomorrow is the 13th too. Ooh, watch out. I feel Jezza might not be a fan of thunderstorms from that reaction. I don't mind them. I always remember it was the night of my 30th birthday. So as in midnight on my 30th birthday, so I just started my birthday. And there was a massive thunderstorm outside. Like the biggest thunderstorm I have ever seen in my life. And I was a bit... Okay. Yeah, I was there thinking, oh, okay. Is this a sign of what's to come for my 30s? And I don't know. I mean, I'm in my 40s now. I still couldn't accurately tell you what my 30s were like. They were mixed. Don't mind my awful positioning. I'm just doing what will work. I used to not be bothered by them, but after I experienced the house down my road getting struck by lightning, hitting the loft and burning the house down, I've changed. Oh. Yeah, I think it would for me too. Yeah. Timing is what... Yeah. It was a... Yeah. On my 30th, it was strange to have that happen. Oh yeah, we haven't got any milk and eggs, because everyone got grumpy. So, you guys, do you not... Oh, you are roaming. There we go. So you do roam. Well, this one does. No, okay. And there is food inside, so yeah, we'll hope that they see sense. The chickens, I don't know, chickens aren't going to be the brightest, are they? Okay, we need the maple syrup. Oh, no, not a hardwood. Hardwood is hard to come by. There's a pun in that. Okay, let's go take the maple syrup to the community centre. Took them 2 years. Yeah, it takes a long time to rebuild houses after that. I know there was a house near me that burnt down. It finally got rebuilt a few months ago. I think it was a good couple of years. I get a kick out of having 4 as a lucky number. It comes up at times really weirdly. Oh, that's handy. I don't have a lucky number. I'm not really superstitious. I don't know if that's good or bad. I might be missing something. Maybe life would have gone better if I was superstitious. My lucky number is 6. That. No, not a die bundle. Chef's bundle. So all we need is the fiddlehead fern. What did my note say about the fiddlehead fern? Green rain in summer. That's good then, because it's spring. I'm not superstitious at all. It really bugs my other half. Yeah, there are people out there going, you have to be superstitious. How dare you not be? I know my mum gets really weird if she sees one magpie on its own and you have to say, hello, Mr. Magpie or something. And I'm there quietly going, I don't think the magpies are going to be why life's gone badly lately. I mean, obviously there's logical things, like, I'm not walking under a ladder if I can help it, but that's because I'm not walking under a ladder. Yeah, that's asking for something to drop on your head. That's sensible. But I'm not there thinking, what have I got? A largemouth bass, okay. Yeah, I'm not there thinking, no, if I walk under a ladder, 5 hours later I'll have lots of bad luck. No, I'm just... I try and give it a miss. I get told off for doing all sorts of mundane things. Also, my thinking, like, when they say, oh, if you smash a mirror, it's 7 years bad luck. And you think, well, it's not 7 years bad luck, but you've got to tidy up those bits of mirror. On the other hand, it's quite cool to figure out where the superstitions come from. Because usually there's a kind of logic that made sense once upon a time. Like, for instance, there's, what is it, something like you don't eat pork in a month that has... or doesn't have, it's, I can't remember what, it might be what doesn't have an R in it, which basically is saying if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you shouldn't eat pork in the summer. And that's because they didn't have good refrigerators and freezers, so the pork would go bad really easily. So there's a nice logic to that superstition. But a lot of them, yeah. Belief in the unknown. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have belief in the unknown too. I think it's better than kind of or thinking you know everything. Somebody at the door? No, but somebody walking past. That's good. Actually, I swear, did somebody need a largemouth bass? I'll have a look in a second. Maybe not. Maybe I imagined it. Or maybe it expired.
Just Jezza_ has an amazing pun to share. What does every Moogle need in the morning? A cup o' coffee.
TTS, you murdered that. You need to go Koopo coffee. But that's a good one. Thank you, Jezza. But yeah, TTS, you've got to learn these things. Koopo coffee, not cup of coffee. There's a K in there. Have a good one, Helly. I hope it goes well for you. Still a little bit worried that only one of the chickens went roaming, but I suppose they've got food. How much can I micromanage, really? We have a truffle. The truffle looks weirdly, don't want to sound like a weirdo, it looked, the way it was plonked down there, I was a little bit worried it was some kind of organ or something. That might be me, it might just be something wrong with my brain. Yeah, take care, have a good one. But we do need a plan for the spring. I don't quite know what to focus on. Because there's a couple of things we're going to have to wait till summer, which is annoying. Because we could start working away at the trees. Definitely at a point in Stardew where it feels like you need to get a little bit more organised. You can kind of exist, but on the other hand I would like to achieve too. That was me doing some half-hearted tidying. House is going to be extended tomorrow too, I think. Keep it sleazy. We can keep it sleazy. Hey, we got an achievement for upgrading the house to the maximum size. Okay, well, we won't be upgrading that anymore. What's it going to look like? Wouldn't it be weird if you just woke up one morning and your house was suddenly way bigger? You're just casually going, that's weird. A whole house has been built around me and it's massive. Don't use your pickaxe in the house. No, don't do that. Okay, so we got more room. Don't be somebody at the door. There's not. So what do we got? We got a slightly bigger kitchen. Oh, so there's a nursery and 2 single beds. So basically we've got enough room for 3 children. Oh, I'm going to have to start being nice to people so that they have children with me. Okay. Seeing I rent, I'd be concerned. I own and I'd be concerned if I woke up and then went, why is my house bigger than it was last night? What happened? It'd be kind of useful, and then you'd think, no, I'm scared now. What happened? The usuals aren't on. I'm new, but we'll chill here for a while. Enjoy my minute. Of course. Always happy to have people chilling here. How are we doing on... Oh, we got a whole 8 days to the maple syrup to complete whatever it was in the journal to do that. Maple syrup is a slow business. I've seen wild stuff. It's fun. I don't chat much. That's fair. I tend to leap between the two. I lurk a lot. If I'm awake, I'm probably lurking on a Twitch stream. That's kind of how it is, yeah. Always lurking somewhere. So guys, did only one of you work out that you could leave? Do I need... Maybe I need to make the gate bigger. I'll try that. I mean, they're only chickens. They're probably not going to be the brightest guys. I don't want to be chickenish-ist, but... I say that they're happy, and they haven't eaten... Well, they might have eaten... Okay. I'm going to make the gate bigger. We have a void egg. Can make some lovely void egg mayonnaise. Hey, Soul! Pokepia has stolen my life. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've been watching a few streams of it, and yeah, I definitely wish I was in a financial position for it to steal my life. Can't at the moment, but it's definitely on my list in the future. Oh, a truffle over there. Okay. Gotta go through my stuff and get back to my... What kind of hobbies have you got, Helly? And what did you used to love to do? I generally have too many things I love to do and not enough time. Wait, no, I didn't want to do it. My bad. Ignore me, guys. Oh, it's nice. That is a hobby I've never got into, admittedly. Which is probably for the best for my bank account. For me, I always have a problem. I would like to read more, and then games exist. And I'm really bad at them playing games instead of reading more. I'm very good at buying books, and then not reading them. That is my secret skill. The to be read pile is always massive, and then I don't. Trucks, planes, quads, and helicopters. Nice! That is a nice varied thing. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, no, we're gonna have void egg mayonnaise. Chat, what do you think void egg mayonnaise tastes like? Or are you trying not to think about it because that's got to be the most traumatic thing to think of? We could make some more machine. For now, I'm going to make the gates wider. So I think that's putting off the animals. So we just need some wood. Got a few books to read. Plan to read Jurassic Park in the winter. Had a good time reading before. Extra tangy. Yeah, I think it might be extra tangy. Like, really, really tangy. Jurassic Park is a really good book, by the way. Good choice. I think I reread it quite a few times as a teenager. I haven't read it in a long time. But yeah, I remember it being a really good book. Keep a truffle. But actually, we could put it there, and then that wasn't what I meant to do. But remember, we've got 2 different ways of wandering. Bro tells me there's more to the movie. Yeah, there's a lot more going on. And it's fun to learn. Yeah, it's quite. I mean, I love the film, the first film at least. I love the second film in a kind of cheesy sort of way, and I try not to think about the other ones. But the book, there's so much more. It's much more involved. Okay, we'll go get some hardwood. We probably need to. We need to woman up and tackle the mines at some point. I don't want to tackle the mines, chat. It doesn't go well. We've seen what happens. I'm good at the basic mines, and then there's the skull caverns, and everything ends very, very poorly. Hey Lou, how you doing? Well, that was annoying. Just had a massive bang outside. Went outside to have a look, and both my bins have blown over, and there's shit everywhere. And it was such a powerful gust of wind, the lid of my recycling bin has physically... Oh, that's so annoying. I'm sorry, Jezza. But yeah, that's an irritating one. Because what can you do to fight the wind? Your imagination auto-rotate. Shopper slang for emergency landing. Another mushroom? Yeah. I have a feeling leeks we can get hold of in the spring we have to find, so I've got an idea for where we're going to forage. Because there is one area we haven't really looked at in a while. I want to get this hardwood. Hardwood is hard to get hold of. Anything I can do is bring them back, bring them in the back garden. Yeah. I suppose at least then it limits where all the stuff's going to fall out, but that's not really ideal, is it? Ooh, we picked up a houseplant from a slime. Okay. On the other hand, we picked up a wool basket from the pond. I like the logic of Stardew. I know here tonight is the day to put the rubbish out. We don't have bins. Yeah, you can only put bags of stuff out, but we have regular rubbish that will go in your bins every 2 weeks. And luckily it's not this week. Instead we've got a bag to put out for plastic recycling, like plastic bottles and things, and a box for food waste. And luckily they're both pretty heavy. So that's useful. All my garden waste, which I haven't needed to use all year, but this week's the first one. Okay, busy day. Get my will signed on Monday. Gonna sign legal documents Monday after that, and answering questions for my sis as she's over. Oh yeah, that's a lot, Lou. Also, that's a lot of proper adulting. You know, that kind of the grim but necessary adulting. Hope it goes okay. Hope you get to have a little bit of lightness somewhere amongst that, because it sounds like you could probably need it. What you grow? Some veggies. I like pea pods, cukes, and hot peppers usually. I'm gonna grow next year here with my mom. I haven't grown anything in years, but this year I'm hoping tomatoes definitely, spinach, possibly sunflowers, because I've been seeing Aussie's sunflowers and they look regular here, and his sunflowers look great, so I want to see if I can do that, even though it's not particularly sunny here half the time, but it's worth a go. But yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna start putting things in pots, see what happens. Lou, I know you don't get time off, but you always tell me to take time off. So perhaps, dramatic moment, perhaps you need to be more of a friend to yourself sometimes. And, you know, at least get an hour or so here and there. Because you're dealing with a lot. So it's good to rest when you can. Or at least not necessarily rest, but do something that's all for you, not kind of practical stuff, something fun. So I hope you do a little bit, at least of a weekend. Take care of your health, folks. I'm 44 and can contest a year. I'm 41 and I can contest that too. My legs are still sore from running and weights, you see. Just try and do a little bit less. But I know it is hard, and I know I'm a hypocrite for saying all this too, because I'm not always good at it. But just little bits add up. Little bits of you time and looking out for yourself. Yeah. Try and do whatever it is you would suggest to me or a friend or anyone you vaguely care about. Try and care about yourself. But this weekend is me time. Good. I'm glad. If I have to, I'll keep 1 or 2 nice plants under a light indoors. I ever liked already. Kick butt. I'm doing that next year. I'm occupied with hobbies. Good plan. Yeah, this year feels like a good year for me to sort out my garden. Past years, been too much going on, but I think this is going to be the time. No worries, Arc Editor. Have a good sleep. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad the gym went well. I hope you find what works for you at the gym. Yeah, you gotta find what you enjoy doing, even if it's maybe not the most optimal way of doing it. As long as it's fun, that's what matters. Anyway, sorry, Leia, you were saying stuff. This morning, I accidentally stepped on a bug. Oh. I thought there was going to be more conversation to that. That was literally it. I mean, I don't know. I thought there'd be some kind of remorse or something, and she just literally just told me the basics. That wasn't as exciting as I hoped, chat. Wow! Our pig has been finding a lot of truffles. Oh, I forgot to open that gate. Let's go open that gate. Hopefully we're all going back to bed now, but for tomorrow. Yeah, that pig has been snuffling like crazy. Yeah, void mayonnaise. Should we go give it to Clint? Nobody likes Clint. I mean, I feel bad for Clint, but I know a lot of people are not a fan. Is that where the void mayonnaise needs to go? A thick black paste that smells like burnt hair. Nah, I can't do it. He deserves better. He deserves a little bit of understanding. Let's go place a houseplant in our brand new shiny home. And a wall basket. Happened again. I just moved him to the back. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, pretty much, Ellie. We're a pretty relaxed bunch. It's sort of does anything offensive. Don't bully anyone. Yeah, don't be a dick is the best way of putting it, really. Be a nice person. But yeah, Joseph, that sounds enough. Is there anything you could do to kind of weigh him down? Got anything heavy you could throw in the bins to kind of keep it safe? That's all I can think of, really. Can't cause trouble other than swearing. But that's fine. We're fine with most swearing. As long as it's kind of not excessive, really. That's all fine. You got a secret note, chat. He fell out of a tree. Yeah, like secret notes do. Ooh, a mystery box. Clint can have a look at that tomorrow. Don't think that's him away, but I don't trust it. Okay, let's get some kip. Chat, the gym hunger. Luckily I have a snack. But the gym hunger is slowly starting to catch up with me. It is amazing how quickly that kicks in. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Alex's strength training diet. Complete breakfast, salmon dinner. I've learned to love this food. I can feel the protein. Alright, Alex, I get it. You're better at the planning what to eat business than me. I see. I got cautioned in a heavy metal guitar string. Think it was because I had coffee and was saying too much, actually. I started getting races with yeah. It's sort of chill vibes are the key here. Trying not to make a joke about Clint looking at a box. It would be too easy. Yes. Wait, can we just go sleep up there if we want to? Presumably we can. Presumably we can sleep anywhere we want. This is our whole house. We probably can't sleep there, actually. Oh, don't do that. No, we can't. Okay. Clint is the blacksmith in this game, and a lot of people in the game, a lot of people that play the game aren't really a fan of Clint. I don't mind Clint. I think he's not quite misunderstood, but he needs a bit more character development. Is probably the key. Ooh, truffles make good money. Big fan. Yeah, I'm worker. Yeah. We got spooky sounds, chat. It's Kent's birthday. The plus side, I'm not going to have to do any watering. We have a diamond. Stop smashing stuff by accident. I had a great time at a solder. I've never done any soldering. I'm not convinced. I don't think I'd have the patience for soldering. Or probably the precision. It would be a useful skill to learn. Ready to harvest. What it reminds me of eggplants just keep on growing. Okay. I love that all soldering adverts show people holding. You get that with a lot of adverts. I mean, how many times have any of us seen a film or a TV show where somebody's meant to be playing a game with a controller and you're holding the controller in a way where you think, nobody is doing that. And the most confusing thing I find is surely at this point a lot of people, actors and things, have actually held a controller. Because soldering I can understand, a lot of people like me won't have soldered, so it won't be quite as obvious, but the game controller thing feels odd. I wonder if it's something to do with maybe the angle, where somebody somewhere goes, no, it's better because we can see your hands more clearly or something. I like puzzle building. I miss it so much. I had a social nerves breakdown as well. I'm going to work again soon doing so. Oh, I hope you're able to find a job that works for you now, Ellie. I know a friend of mine had a similar thing happen, and she's going to retrain quite soon. And I think, I'm hoping she's going to be going on to better things now. But it was a rough time for a while. I don't know many people find salads hilarious now. Do they? They may have missed those adverts. I know half the time people on TV have a saddest salad where you think, that's not going to fill you up, that's just a bunch of lettuce. You're going to be hungry. That is not the way to live. Actually, no, we'll keep that milk. Yeah, we'll make some good cheese out of it. I'm going to make some more void mayonnaise, because I just love that it's weird. I look at any advert of someone supposedly eating a salad, especially... I haven't really noticed, but I don't think I watch a huge amount of adverts where possible. So I probably missed it somewhere. Oh, I could have given void mayonnaise for Kent's birthday. I'm not a big fan of Kent, that might have worked well. Here's some disgusting mayonnaise. Happy birthday. do. Fair enough. I'll have a look.
Plays TTV has rated over with 9 viewers. Give
Hey,
them a
V.
warm welcome.
Hey, B, how you doing? What were you playing? Let's get a little shout out for you, I think. We haven't got any mods around at the moment, so I'll just do that for you. How you doing? What you play? Oh, World of Warcraft! Have you been playing Midnight? I played Midnight a ton recently. Sorry, Raiders, I got too excited about the World of Warcraft. Welcome in. I'm Helicopter. I'm a variety streamer. At the moment, I'm streaming a lot of Stardew Valley. To be honest, for the moment I've seen thee and lots of other people stream World of Warcraft, I keep being tempted to go back to streaming World of Warcraft, so it might happen at some point. But welcome in, everyone. Lovely to see you all. V, if you need a raid and run and grab food or whatever, please do. I have, yes, V. I've played ever since it launched, basically. So what is it, over 20 years? Also, funny enough, as some of you know, my day job is as a tech and games journalist. I got to review the new World of Warcraft expansion pack Midnight, and they sent me the collector's edition. So when it launched, what was it, nearly 2 weeks ago now, in the early access, all I did for about 4 or 5 days was just play World of Warcraft, like 10, 12 hours worth of WoW every single day, and it was both tiring and I loved every second. So I was very lucky. Because, yeah, it's good when what you love doing also coincides with what you do for work. But yes, I do, B. How are you doing with Midnight? Have you finished the story yet? Or you probably have to go do your school run. I will stop rambling to you. I need to know more. I don't know about you all. I came back from WoW after a small break and I've been loving. Yeah, Midnight is so good. I have looked on a couple of your streams recently, but I keep being busy in the mornings, and yeah, I need to go watch you progress and say hi and nerd out massively about World of Warcraft, because yeah, big World of Warcraft fan. Doing all story and side quests, just about to oh, lovely. Midnight is such a good return to form for WoW, and the previous expansion pack was, but Midnight is so much better. Ellie, my bro is a WoWer from old days. He's into Guild Wars 2, I think now. Nice. I played a bit of Guild Wars 2. I really enjoy it. Hey, Neon. You don't ramble. You're lovely the way you are. Oh, thank you. I'm definitely rambly today. I went to the gym this morning and it's made my electrolytes go simultaneously excitable and kind of very tired. Neon, also, I was lurking on your stream yesterday. I've been lurking a lot lately. Not necessarily Chan. I'll just do a little shout out for Neon. Neon does a lot of Final Fantasy runs. Final Fantasy 7 runs, the OG version. And it was always good times there. So give thee a follow, give Neon a follow. Both absolutely lovely people. Gym is good, makes the body brrr. Yes, yeah, it's been going well. I got a deadlift PB today, so I'm feeling quite good about that. And it has definitely tired me. but it's been good. But yeah, Neon, I keep meaning to say hi, and then I've had things going, nothing bad, but I've just had lots of different things going on that mean that I've been a bit low energy or a little bit antisocial is probably the right term. Yeah, when you just want to lurk and take in the atmosphere. But yes, everyone, give me a follow, give Neon a follow. Both absolutely wonderful people. Neon was one of the first people I discovered on Twitch. And yeah, it's been lovely. 60 kilos, Lou. That is my deadlift PB. I haven't actually done a lot of deadlifting lately. So last week I was really tired after London. I think I did about 50 kilos. So I did 60 kilos today and I'm pretty happy with that. Not quite up to my body weight, but I'm getting there. You work hard and life is always busy. That's totally fine. Look after yourself first and foremost. I appreciate you and always have time. Oh, thank you, Neon. And I hope things are going okay for you. Thanks for lurking. I feel like I've fallen behind on how everything's going, but yeah, I hope it's going well. And I hope you got the chair sorted. Oh, actually, no, I did see, you did get the chair sorted. I remember seeing a little bit of, I think I had no sound, so I was kind of piecing together and going, Neon's got a new chair. Chat's talking about a chair. So hopefully you did. But yes, I'm happy with the deadlift PB. It's been a good one. There was another PB too, and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't quite as big a deal as the deadlift. But, yeah, again, I'm feeling a lot stronger. That's the key thing. Being able to mow the lawn yesterday in the garden, not a euphemism by the way, that was such a big achievement, because I haven't been able to do that in years because of my health. And that actually felt like a bigger win than anything I've done at the gym, because it was suddenly, wait a minute, I can lift a 15 kilo box that's got a lawnmower in, assemble it, and then cut the lawn without a single problem. I mean, I was tired, because why wouldn't you be? But I did it. What did we get? Ooh, bombs. Keeping on going, the chair is amazing. The one you linked, and oh my god, it was so bad, and I'm so glad, Neon. Yeah, I'm really glad. Yeah, you need a good quality chair. Mow the lawn. I swear I'm an... Yeah, as soon as I said it, I thought, you guys know what I mean, and you guys know what I could also mean. But I did need to mow the lawn. It's been cheering for my seat. That's so impressive. Thank you, Lou. It's been good lately. I need to get what I'm eating a bit more sorted out, because I'm still getting too tired. And I think a lot of it is I'm not eating as well as I should. I'm not fueling. To sound like some kind of machine. Yeah, I'm not quite got that side of things sorted. But I'm working on it. It's a whole lifestyle change, and most things take time. It's used every day and tied to physical health. Yeah, but nice chair. Yeah, you've got to. Neon is a full-time streamer, so Neon's got to look after his health. Yeah, he put in a solid 8 or 9. I think yesterday's stream ran for about 10 hours. Thank you, Jones. I should go to the shop over lunch, but it's so wet. Yeah, it is really bad weather here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for my post-stream walk, but it's not gonna be a fun walk. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm a little bit tempted to try and run it, but I run really slowly, but it'd make it a little bit faster. I'm not sure if my legs are gonna be up to it after the deadlifts. I don't think I need to get any shopping. I bought some shopping after the gym. Am I buying the right shopping though? We don't know. Lou, you were never lazy. You're the least lazy person I know, I think. Neon mostly does Final Fantasy VII speedruns. He's also... Actually, it's been a lot of Final Fantasy VII lately. Sometimes it's kind of modded runs of Final Fantasy VII. What was it? Neon will know. Maybe can definitely...
There he is. Oh my god.
Hey, Blobby!
Thank you, James Lee 85 for subscribing for 16 months. James L23 Blobby Thump, James L23 Blobby Thump, James L23 Blobby Thump.
James L23 Blobby Thump indeed. Thank you, James Lee Blobby Thump. Thank you for the resub and the 100 bits. That's really kind of you. I hope you're doing well. Talking of lurking, I've also been lurking on James Lee's stream a lot lately. I chatted briefly, I think it was Tuesday night, because I didn't want to go to sleep because I was playing Slave Aspire 2. But yes, no worries, V. Have a good one. Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, if you're not already following V, give V a follow. But thank you, James. Yes. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm mostly just doing a bit of fishing now. Oh yeah, we have ads coming up in just under a minute. When the ads kick in, I'm going to take a quick little break, get some more to drink, get a snack. I'm going to stick words on the stream on to entertain you guys for the next 3 minutes. So then we won't have any more ads for a whole hour. But you should also probably get up, have a stretch, have a drink, get some food, maybe get some lunch, depending on what time. Yeah, it's 12:30 p.m. Yeah, you might be here. Nuggies? We got nuggies, chat. Where's my hat? Where's my hat? I do have the hat. This is all I've got. I also have an actual nuggie. Also, auto mode, why would you hold me like nuggies? But yes. Yeah, auto mode, what are you doing with me like nuggies? No! You can't say you like nuggies. You can just about work out that is the head of a nugget. Just when you think it's going to end, it's not going to end. Hey, free cat! Just of a nugget, of the watch streak, not the nuggets. If you're in there, ads now, you've escaped the nuggies, never ending. This was a mistake to dance with a nugget. Because my arms ached from a gym, and here I am going, nuggies. I whacked myself in the face with a nugget. Yes, chat, go get that million-piece box. You deserve a million-piece box of nuggies. Thank you, James. Thank you for the Chicken Nugget Dreamland, which many of you will know is inexplicably my favourite tangent, and I don't know why. It just somehow gets in my head and it brings happiness to me. Ads are underway. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the Chicken Nugget, quickly take a break, is all thanks to Crafton, our lovely mod, who sent me this cuddly dino chicken nugget. And it is precious. I think it might be from Temu, I can't remember, but he's very cute and a little bit deranged, and I'm a big fan. And it does have a label to say it is safe, so there we go. I don't think you should eat it though, chat. My son knows that song thanks to a stream. He knows the Stick song too, doesn't he? I remember the Stick song. The Possum Steve, I love that too. Also, the Spoofy, who a few of you know, has got very into, well, her stream on the whole and community has got really into the Little Horsey song. I don't think we have that. We probably should, because it is deranged. We actually only have a minute left on ads, so now I'll take a quick break to grab my crisps. Oh, Kazoo Kid. Yeah, Kazoo Kid is the best. There are so many good ones. But yeah, we're going to have a quick round of words on the stream, just so I can eat my crisps without you all witnessing me and judging how I inhale the crisps. So yeah, we'll stick a quick round on that, and I will be right back. Here, Kira! No worry, yeah, the Twitch app is so bad. But yeah, I'm going to have my crisps, and I will be right back. Thank you all, chat, for being here. Get words on stream on. we're back. I just checked my work emails and I had a minor heart attack because a train app I use had a subject header of tomorrow's the big day, and then I thought, have I booked a train? Am I meant to be somewhere tomorrow? And it turned out I'm not. It was just an advertising thing. But for a very brief moment I thought, oh God, why have I forgotten to book? What am I doing? But it's all fine. Otherwise that might have been a hurried end for stream as I go, I gotta go pack, I forgot I'm travelling. But welcome back everyone. And thank you for a shout out to James. And thank you for the all the bits and a resub. They're all very, very well received. I have lost the ability for words. But thank you all. I hope you all have a nice weekend planned ahead. I am gonna be, I don't know what I'm gonna, to be honest, I think I'm gonna play WoW. Which is funny really, because 2 weekends ago I had to play it for work the whole weekend. And then write 1,800 words on it. You'd think I would have got sick to death of it, but what did I play last weekend? It was WoW. What am I going to play this weekend? It's going to be WoW. It has my soul. Figured I should shout it out after I timed it. Yep, that's fair. You got to be sweet and salty all at once. I mean, I'm playing WoW right now, and then the rest of the weekend too. There. I don't know what I'm going to do in WoW. I don't know if I'm going to do a bit more in retail or play classic. It's a nice position to be in. I'm going to cancel Akira for abuse of mod. It's okay, James. We didn't see the typo. The privileges. They'll probably yell at me later for that. No, yeah. When you're in my stream, good luck. Ooh, leaks. Right, we need leaks for one of the journal thingies. And I swear there was some kind of weird creature down here that also wanted a leak. I also played some Slave Aspire 2. That grabbed me. This morning I played a round or two of it before I went to the gym, and I nearly got to the gym late because I wanted to keep playing Slave Aspire 2, which is quite good going for it. I think it was down here somewhere. It looked like a bear or something, but it wanted to leak. Oh, there's some spring onions, but just keep randomly being here. Only a master of 5 ways may enter. Okay. I don't think that's me. Stardew is an interesting... Now I have to admit, I was all ready to go, hey Rimvello, because that is Rimvello's moment. But the Final Fantasy VII fanfare didn't kick in, and then I glanced over and went, it was Akira. Akira betrayed us all. Because normally, Rimvello enters the chat, Sonic Drowned kicks straight in, and then there's Final Fantasy VII fanfare kicks in very amongst it. But no, Akira gave us the PTSD. Akira is the monster today. I do keep meaning I'm gonna make it worse one day. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add it so we have a, no, we don't want to go that way, a quite disturbing animation that's gonna scroll down the screen at some point. I haven't got around to adding it because of all the life stuff, and it is on my list because there's something wrong with me. I'm also gonna add bit alerts. I have a good list of plans. It's getting to them is the tricky part. If anyone has worked out a plan to create unlimited time, I would love to know it. Ooh, you were a sneaky little slime, weren't you? Thank you, Akira. Kind of. I mean, Sonic Drowns tend to just traumatise everyone, but for some reason I quite like having it as a redeem. It goes very in contrast to all the other coziness of the stream. Except for when we get those weird Hugar cards, because they're meant to be cozy. They're meant to be cozy icebreakers, and every now and then it gets weird. It gets basically, is there someone in your life that you won't forgive for something? And then it's, oh, do you like pineapple on pizza? And you think, what? Wait, that's such a weird contrast. Hey, Darth, how you doing? Yeah, we got some hardwood. No, funny enough, you can't hit a bush down with a baseball bat. J-Luz, thank you. Let's see what messed up stuff we get. You never know, we might be lucky. Okay, this feels like a good example of how it varies. It is like a little bit of a gut, oh, this is nice. Oh wait, a gut punch. Right. Describe your happiest memory with one or more of your best friends. Now that's nice. Feel free to think about what your happiest memory is. Feel free to describe it if you want. Whatever, enjoy the moment. Because the second question, which deceased relative do you miss the most? Imagine that. A nice ice-breaking card that goes from, basically, think of one of your happiest moments. Got it? Think of one of your saddest moments. And then randomly third, if you're invisible, what's the first thing you would do? Which is kind of just the weird one, isn't it? Good lord, yeah. What if your happiest memory is the deceased relative? Exactly. That's... It's a lot, chat, isn't it? It's very... I think these questions are meant to be, to get to know people better, but it's varied. We'll go varied. Yeah. Although my favourite is still the time that it said, it was something like, what advice would you give somebody if they were going to prison? And that was a weird ice-breaking question. That left a lot of questions open where you think, wait, why am I going to prison? I need to know what kind of prison. Am I going to a kind of a low-level prison or a murderers are everywhere prison? Please tell me more. But anyway, yeah. Happiest memory with one of your friends, deceased relative you miss, and if you were invisible, what would you do? If I was invisible, I don't know what I'd do. Honestly, nah, I don't know. Happiest memory, I don't know what I would pick as the standout. There's quite a lot, obviously. It'd be trying to, I don't know. No. Deceased relative is an easy one, is my dad, but there's a miserable, there's a potentially dubious question where you think that could really kill the mood. My happiest memory is timing at James Lee 85. Totally valid. Yeah, everyone's gone to bed. Should I be going to bed? Yes, I probably should. Let's read the note. 12 o'clock noon sharp, last day of the season. Check the bush above the playground. It might age me, but I immediately thought, is there going to be a porn magazine in the bush above the playground? Because that was the thing. Yeah, when I was a kid, before the internet was it was around, but it hadn't really taken off. That was the thing, wasn't it? There would be porn in the woods. No worries, Akira. Good to have you here. I hope work's not too bad for you. You're nearly at the weekend. You've got this. Happiest memory, maybe playing in the fields in the village where I grew up. Theresa May. Yeah. J-Luz, were you running through fields of, what was it, wheat? I couldn't choose between my dad and brother a second. That's fair, J-Luz. Yeah. And I'm sorry you're in a position where you've got so many options, because you don't want to have too many options for that question, do you? Well, no, I want Blink. Yeah. There are other relatives I miss, but at least none quite to the level of my dad. Although, weirdly, by this point, my dad would be very old, so... To be blunt, he might not be around at this stage anyway. He'll be 81 next week. Right, I'm going to bed. I'm a bit worried that since I got the expansion to this house, my dog Roy doesn't like to sleep in my bedroom anymore, and I'm starting to think he just did it out of necessity, but he actually wants his own space. I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, we leveled up foraging! If I was invisible, I'd sneak into James Lee 85's house and hide another one of his games with Fire Red. Poor Fire Red. Whatever happened to it? But every time I walk past CX, and there is invariably a Fire Red car in the window, I think of you, James. Isn't that a legacy to have? There are people all around, well, the world, not just the country, who see a copy of Pokemon Fire Red and think, what happened to James's? Poor Fire Red, not poor James. Okay, what are we going to do for foraging? Foraged items always highest quality, or location of forageable items revealed. Go the location. The game isn't the best at telling you where everything is, so we probably need all the help we can get. Welcome back, Lou. Did you get some good lunch? You missed Nuggies. We had a nice run of Tangia. Okay, travelling... Oh, well, we'll go see the travelling merchant, because sometimes they have stuff that saves us effort. We got honey. Roy's asleep. A ham sandwich and a few chicken satay skins. That sounds nice. Nuggies are a bomb. They are. They absolutely are. That also explains why I'm wearing my hat now. I need to work out. I need to work out better ideas for eating more protein throughout the day. Because I'm not eating to the best of my ability. It's kind of laziness and kind of bad organising. I do at least now have this protein drink, which is quite nice. Well, except for that bit where a whole lot of the powder kind of gets bleh. Just shake it off stream so it doesn't become a very awkward meme. Yeah, it's strawberry and cranberry, it's nice. Can you eat corn? I can. Well, I eat chicken. It's just I don't always want to eat chicken. Also, chicken's expensive. Yeah, the main thing I miss out on is I don't eat beef or pork, and I can't eat eggs. It is really annoying I can't eat eggs. Because as we all know, eggs are great for you. But I can't eat them, so... So yeah, it's trying to find the variety, really. Because I just don't want to keep eating chicken. I've had a few times where I've eaten a lot of chicken in the day and then I get bored to death of it. I felt really bad I was hanging around my chickens while talking about eating them. I've been thinking for a while. It is annoying. I eat a fair bit of cheese, which is also protein, but yeah. If I ate beef and eggs, I would be onto such a winner. My my go-to will be batch cooking chicken corned. Yeah, I'm fine for meals. Mostly because I eat quite a lot of chicken and rice. It's snacks. But yeah. Because weirdly, I tend to quite like chicken and rice. I know a lot of people moan that it's boring. I just make sure I have lots of different spices, add different veg, and then kind of make a bit of a stir fry out of it. And it works quite well for me. But the snacking is my downfall. Or when it comes to things like protein, you have sort of... I'm not adverse to eating protein bars and protein yogurts, but they're all expensive. And then you don't want to eat... Yeah. Very expensive. Maybe actually my main issue is how expensive everything is now. Oh yeah, we were going to take the leek to Evelyn. Okay, we'll go do that. Stir fries. Yeah, I like stir fries. Nice and versatile. At the moment, I've got some rice noodles in my fridge that I might cook with later. Yeah, rice noodles are good. Because again, kind of egg noodles. In many ways, egg noodles are one of the top 5 things I miss about not eating eggs. Because I used to love egg noodles. Also used to love stuff like Spanish omelette, you know, as in tortilla, depending on what you want to call it. That would have been so good. Hey, hey Evelyn, here's the leek. Oh, thank you, dear. This leek looks delicious. George will be so happy. He loves when I make eggs with leeks for breakfast. Evelyn, timing. Don't remind me about the egg business. Let's give George a leek, because he loves them. This is my favourite thing. Thank you. There we go. Look, we did a nice thing, chat. We kept everyone happy. Yeah, okay with beans. I never find them... It's trying to find something interesting to do with them. But it doesn't get boring after a while. Last night, actually, I had beans on toast, and that was really nice. I know you probably meant, like, lentil beans, that kind of thing. But beans on toast was very nice yesterday. But I think a lot of it is just trying to get into that habit. Trying to think a bit more with what I'm eating. And not focus on chocolate quite so much. Although chocolate is amazing, so that's a challenge. Beans on toast is awesome. So yeah, I like beans on toast. It's one of those things I find I forget about, and then I eat beans on toast and think, why am I not eating this more often? Ooh, oil of garlic. Drink this and weaker monsters will avoid you. Does that mean the stronger monsters chase after me though? Fairy rose. An old folk legend suggests that the sweet smell of this flower attracts fairies. Okay, nothing I really want, I don't think. There was something I meant to Google and I can't remember what. It may come back to it, it may come back to me in another stream. We pre-prepped things with chili, maybe with turkey mince. No idea, trying to think. Yeah, I'd probably use chicken mince because I don't like turkey. Again, told you, I'm picky with meat. I think that's why a lot of the time people think I'm vegan and they're going, oh god no, give me all the cheese. But I only really eat chicken. And bacon actually, I like bacon. So I think ultimately I need to get more organised. I need to, particularly on my gym days, make sure I have a decent breakfast. Because at the moment I'm kind of having a few Weetabix, and Weetabix do not make the cut when you're trying to deadlift your own weight. Weetabix after a while feel like a snack. But I did make sure I had a sandwich before the stream today. Corn, yeah, I don't know what the protein content of corn is, but I would have thought it's quite reasonable. I think admittedly it's that weird thing that I could be vegetarian relatively easily. Because certainly when I go away, I tend to eat a lot of vegan or vegetarian food, just because it tends to be the more interesting stuff. But that goes very against... wrong way. Very against the need for protein at the gym, because, yeah... As an example, Djokovic, the tennis player, he's vegan, and he's in ridiculously good shape. But it takes a bit more effort. And did I mention I'm very lazy? Quartermint, 16 grams per protein per 100. That's not bad. That might work well. It'd probably be cheaper than chicken mince. Did I water it? I did. Yes. He's also a yeah, there's that. But I don't think that's because he's a vegan. At least I hope not. Oh wait, no, we want the goat's milk. We'll make some cheese out of that. Side note, I love goat's cheese. I think that's really high in calories. Also expensive. Not related, I don't think. Nah, hopefully not. Not sure if that was a side effect, but no, it's not. Disclaimer, I have a lot of friends that are vegan. They're wonderful people. That's not, yeah. I'm all for veganism, to be honest. Hold on, let's look at the list, chat. I have a list of things I'm aiming to do. Okay, so we need some maple syrup. How many days have we got on that? Let's look at the tapper. Can you eat nuts? Clean. I can eat nuts. Jezza needs to be here to do a these nuts joke, I think. Or bib. But yes, I can. Okay, we got 5.5 days to go on the maple syrup. Fiddlehead fern. That happens green rain in summer. I'm being nice to the ducks and the rabbits. Okay. We may be at a slight impasse at the moment then, chat. What have I got for the joke? That wasn't what I meant to do, but never mind. We have a hole now. Okay, we're working on the potatoes. They're growing. They're growing as fast as they can. Might be handy to keep the wizard happy with the iridium bar. Oh, yeah, that's what we need the maple syrup for. I'm not in a mood for the skull cavern. Skull cavern stresses me out. Actually, we were going to make our way. I totally forgot. Wasn't there some kind of weird secret passageway over this? Yeah, there. I don't know what it is. I think we're going to have to work our way over there. Yeah, nuts seem like a decent bet. Again, very expensive. I think maybe that is my biggest challenge. It's trying to trade off the expense of everything and also eating well. And getting organised. I'm not a very organised person. But yeah, I like peanuts and almonds. I'm not that fussed about pistachio. It's just not quite to my liking, but that's okay. I love cashews. Yeah, sometimes I throw some cashews in with my stir fry. Little packs of cashews are expensive. Okay, what do we got here? Let's cut this tree down for a bit more clarity. Oh no, thank you, Lou. I appreciate it, because I wouldn't afford some of it. I mean, actually, funny enough, the idea of kind of little bits of chili, yeah, I think preparing chili would be a really good idea. Because I know from experience that's easy to batch cook, easy to store in the freezer. Yeah, I think particularly corn might be good because I don't have to worry about defrosting. Because again, not the most organised person. So that might be a good bit. Yeah, hazelnuts are lovely. Yeah, I know where to get the Tupperware containers because I needed to buy some to stack my dad's World War I plasticine model collection. And yeah, the shop right next to the gym sells a whole bunch of kind of meal prep stuff. So I could easily do it. Wait for my return. I'm a dawn of your foot. Oh. Okay. It's a diamond-shaped slot in the shrine. Was that always there? Wait, if I grow a... I'm working on diamonds. Can I do it then? Okay, we'll find out. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think I need to get a little bit more organised. I've been a bit lax for various reasons. And by my nature, I'm never... I would love to be that person who meal preps on a Sunday and gets tons done and is perfectly organised. I don't think I'm that person. I'd be that person for a week, as in one Sunday, and then I'd get distracted by literally anything else, despite liking cooking. Okay. Does it say how long? Oh, the diamond's got... Okay. It's going to be a few days till we see what happens with the diamond then. What to focus on? What kind of tree are you? You're a pine tree, okay. Just checking out the different types of tree, chat. I want to use my time well. Just haven't quite worked out what that involves. Let's have a look at the map. It's probably somewhere I've forgotten the existence of. There's the desert. I've got the Skull Cavern. Today I don't want to do the Skull Cavern. The wizard, he wants that iridium bar. I might look at what I need to do to get an iridium bar. The raccoon needs 100 hardwood. I'm slowly working at that. We're doing our best. Henchman on the railroad? Excuse me? I don't remember you. What is going on with that? Can we go talk to him? Have we got enough time to get over there? I don't remember seeing a henchman before. But yeah, so trying to get a bit more organised. But I don't want to get too crazy organised because I know what I'm like. I won't stick at it. But if I get a little bit more organised, it might happen. Yeah, dried pasta is egg-free. Sadly, fresh pasta isn't, and I used to love fresh pasta. But dried pasta, yeah, that's egg-free at least. Yeah, we're going the right way again. So yeah, I could do. I think again that's the problem. I know what to do. It's just doing it. But you're giving me good ideas, Lou. Or failing that, you're making me hungry, which also works. Yeah, I think I just need to be like a Nike advert. I need to just do it. Drop thank you. I'll have a look later. Can we have a late night sauna? This doesn't look creepy. Nope, not in the slightest. Okay, let's run away. Yeah, it's getting to the batch cooking, Lou. Like I said, I think the problem is, to be honest, it's probably an ADHD dysfunctional thing of getting that planned. I mean, also, if the only thing in life I was planning was just food, that would be easy. But then it's trying to plan all the things I'm trying to get done in my house, and the streaming plans, my work plans, and then I get a bit overwhelmed. And I get some of it done, but never quite as much done as I would like to get done. But if I get into a system, I'll be fine. It's getting into the system is the tricky bit. Because yeah, usually once I get into a routine, I do better. But the problem is the slightest thing that tips the routine. Yeah, other stuff happens. I can't batch cook. I don't have the time and energy. Yeah. And my problem also then is if I do have the time and energy, I want to do something else. Oh, good! Roy's sleeping in my bed. Which actually means I think he's in my way, but no, it's okay. Oh, look, we gotta go sleep with Roy on us. Have a good one, Helly. Good to see you. Take care. There was no reason for I think I was thinking about the batch cooking. But yeah, the annoying thing is I love food, I love eating, and funny enough, I like cooking when I don't have to cook huge amounts. So yeah. Roy's gone to sleep. Fair enough, Roy. But I think definitely gym-wise, and energy-wise, the main thing holding me back is food. So I'm putting in the time. But I think I'm definitely at the stage where my diet is holding me back, but not funny enough in the kind of traditional way usually people mean when they say this. Like, my personal trainer will mutter quite a lot about many of his clients who work really hard throughout the week at the gym and then they get drunk on many pints and cocktails at the weekend and then they undo all their good work. And in my case, that's not a problem because I don't really drink. I think I drank at New Year, that was the last time. And I think that was 2 drinks? So yeah, I don't have that, but I'm not eating optimally. Fuel the body, yeah, exactly. You okay, Friendlykin? You're just kind of chilling by the heater on your own. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to check you were okay, because you looked a little bit subdued. Oh, you've gone to sleep. I cannot drink anymore. One is there. No worries, see you in a minute. Alright. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. There we go. I can drink, but I've been around people with drink problems, so kind of put me off. Hey, Hosin! Hosin, we could really do with you being happy, because I'd quite like a feather off of you. So, that sounds more selfish than I meant, Hosin. Yeah, it probably just was more selfish, but also, please give me a duck feather. Hey, Angus. You're happy and you're chilling. Oh. Welcome back. I realised I was saying about how I'm okay at drinking, it's just I've been around somebody with a drink problem and it kind of put me off drinking more, and then I've kind of accepted... Ooh, trains passing through. You can have fun without drinking, which I didn't realise for a while. As stupid as it is, but if you're around somebody who drinks too much and has an actual problem with it, you lose sight a little bit. Absolutely yeah, it's how to be not anti-alcohol, but a little bit wary. Wait, no, that's not. Get your direction sorted, thank you. I just like losing the next day's VR. Yeah, that's fair. Funny enough, I've never had a hangover. And I've definitely drunk a lot in my past. Just never get a hangover. It's the one thing that my body is really good at handling. A whole bunch of other stuff that my body will just fall over at the drop of a hat. But alcohol? Nah, I'm good. Can't be honest without a drink when you have an issue. Yeah, that was what I learnt the hard way with being around a person with a drink problem. I can look back and there's a lot of things where you think, oh, they were a different person when they were drinking. And they for a while were a worryingly probably better person when they were drinking because they used it as a crutch. But use the milk. But anyway, yeah, I've always been lucky. I don't have hangovers, so I could always drink however much I wanted to. But ultimately, it still tires you out. I'd never have a headache or feel awful for it, but invariably you end up having a later night because you're drinking or whatever. And nah. I like having energy. I don't necessarily have the best energy, but I'm protective of the energy I've got. I need a leek for a stew I'm making, Sandy. Okay, leeks always seem to be up here. Let's go look for a leek. Also, when I wildly point to the left, I know what I mean by over there. That's where the leeks are. Chat, make sure you remember to hydrate. Not with alcohol. Okay, no leaks. Is that going to be a leak or is that going to be something else? Well, I knew that was going to be water. Here you go, that's a leak. Let's go find Sandy. I knew that would be an easy win. I can't remember who Sandy is. Wait, which one is Sandy? No, chat, we've done quite a good job, but nobody adores us. But most people like us. I suspect Sandy not so much. She is way down the list somewhere. Oh, Sandy's in the Calico Desert. Okay, let's head over. Wrong way. There's no side, I know I'm just someone on the internet, but I'm so impressed and in awe of your achievements since you started the gym. The improvement in things from afar is so obvious. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say, Lou. Yeah, it's been going really well. I feel pretty good about it. That's a good find. I'm always happy when eating wild food. Thank you. Thanks, Linus. I'm just heading off now. But yeah, it's been a game changer for me. Mentally and physically. It's done my confidence good, but I don't know, it's also kind of, yeah, my mental health has, touch wood, been the best it's been in a very long time, and I think that's thanks to the gym. And I'm not saying that's the magic solution to everyone, but for me personally, I found it more useful than when I had talking therapy. It's, yeah, I don't know. I think the thing I found frustrating with regular therapy is, to be blunt, I'd already analysed myself sufficiently, so I didn't always... I learnt a few things, but I don't think I learnt quite as much as I might have. So I think maybe physically doing things kind of works for my brain better than not. Because ultimately it's whatever works for your brain chemistry. Also, I mean, I'm sure 5 years ago me would have had a completely different attitude. Oh, hey, you brought me the item I asked for. It looks perfect. Let's see, here's what I owe you. She lives in the desert and she's gonna make stew. She's gonna... That's hot. I mean, well done her. But also... your outlook has changed for sure. It's a good... Yeah. I think a nice thing with a gym is, even if you don't necessarily get, say, a PB every time, you're always making progress. And that's nice to see. So even if it's kind of a bad week and it feels like you're treading water, you're still getting somewhere at the gym. And that helps. I'm definitely somebody... I mean, I think probably most do, but I can only talk for myself. I like to know I'm getting somewhere. Like I've accomplished something. Usually my worst days are the days where I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. Talking of failure, let's have a brief little time in the mines. Because we haven't died a lot in a bit. leave a drawer as a lever while working. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not saying this is a valid strategy. Nah. Worth a go. I do not like the skull caverns. I know, Harvey. Take my 1,000. What did I lose? Oh, it's okay. Stone, coconut, and my bombs. Yeah, it could be worse. I wasn't really kitted out. It's just while I was at the desert, I thought, go on, let's die. Skull caverns, they really are. I will at some point perfect it, but it's going to take some planning. It's definitely not my focus. It's going to be a necessary evil to unlock the things I want to unlock, I think. But yeah, for me, the gym the draw is just getting stronger. I've never been, I've not necessarily been a weak person. Actually, no, I probably have. But it's getting stronger and seeing in differences, like being able to lift a 15-kilo box without thinking about it. And to be blunt, it makes the daily life stuff so much easier. Also, I get on really well with my personal trainer, so that's definitely been a big turning point. Because at some point, financially, I'm going to have to not see him anymore. But I'm hoping that's not going to be for a while, because it's the best investment I think I spend outside of the actual essential bills. What do we got? Travelling merchant, so we'll see what they've got. Lewis's birthday. I mean, he is the mayor. We should probably be nice to him and get him something. Ali, how are you doing? I've enclosed some instructions on how to make one of my favourite fish recipes. Fish tacos. Thank you, Linus. I totally understand that. I'm realising I can lift my parents' empty safe without too much bother and carrot. That must feel so good. Yeah, on a near daily basis, I'm quietly there going, oh wow, that used to be effort. That's not effort. That's wild. And the same, I mean, away from strength, the same with things like walks and stuff. Where, yeah, it's not, I think at the moment I'm averaging about 7 or 8 kilometres overall a day. Yeah, it's usually about 7 actually, not quite 8. And it's fine, it's just part of my routine. It's 2 walks a day, get about 7k done, on to the next one. It's not easy, but over 50, ooh, yeah, that is a heavy safe. Good job lifting it. Mind you, on days like today, after the stream, I'm still going to go for my walk. It's raining and it's about 40-mile-an-hour winds out there. It's not going to be the nicest of walks. And as weird as it sounds, that is where it will be oddly handy when I have a dog. Because I swear, when I walk amongst the dog walkers, you can feel them looking at me going, well, we know why we're here. What's wrong with you? Why are you going for a walk in the rain? And that's valid, because I suspect I look insane some days. At least for where the temperature's warmer. Doing it in January was a bit different. I'm making today. I'm opting out today from a good plan. Okay, trees are less than a week away, so that's nice. Everyone's doing good over here. Yesterday I just did a workout, but no running, as I saw from running. Yeah, running, particularly running, you gotta make sure you have rest days, because otherwise, that's how you get injuries. I went for a kind of half-hearted, but did what I could run Monday. I did nearly go for a run yesterday. I think, to be honest, I just chose to not bother and I went for a walk instead. Might go for a run tomorrow. I'll see. Tomorrow is one of only 2 days a week where I don't have to get up at a set time, so I'm probably going to see how I feel. Chat, we got rabbit's foot. And what's that? We got a duck feather. That is 2 things off a community centre list. Did not expect to get that quickly. We can now go back to depriving the duck and the rabbit. We're not going to do that, but still. Thing was, I bounced on a treadmill, so I'm strong, it's just my lungs. Yeah, my lungs suck. So, I understand that one. I actually think I might have some kind of environmental allergy, because every morning I cough a lot. Like I'm trying to clear something. And, yeah, I don't smoke. There's no obvious thing that would explain... Oh, we might as well buy that to get the other thing done. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it, so I reckon it's something environmental is bothering me. And I'm sure that is what's causing me more of a problem when I run. My lungs are never quite as clear as they should be. That's me. Pretty sure it's traffic. Yeah. I don't know if it would be here. We do have more traffic here than we used to. But I reckon mine might be like dust. It could sadly be mould, because there's no obvious mould, but from what I've read, you can have things like mould and floorboards that you're not gonna... Yeah, mould is good at hiding. I don't know. I'm hoping to gradually track it down. Yeah, I'm doing all the right things with the house. It's just a bit annoying sometimes. It's definitely worse some days than others, so I need to try and work out why that is. I don't think it's hay fever, because it happens all year round. Okay. Hey everyone, we finished the dye bundle. We got a seed maker. Place crops inside to produce a varying amount of seeds. Okay, that sounds useful. And then we still need that fiddlehead fern. But we got a rabbit's foot, so we're going to get the enchanter's bundle done. What do we got? Gold bars. I mean, that's useful. Wasn't quite as exciting as maybe it could have been. So all I need to get now is the fiddlehead fern, which I think we can only get in green rain in the summer. And a walleye. Yeah, a walleye. Which annoyingly seems to only be around in the autumn or the fall. But we're so close, chat. I feel quite proud, because when I started, I did not expect to get anywhere near the community centre. Should we go give Lewis some goat's milk for his birthday? I live next to a mate. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be good. I don't live next to a main road. That's Lewis, right? Yep. Been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. Have some goat milk. Ah, you remember the old mayor's birthday. What's this? You know what they say. It's the fault, but... Oh, the fault that counts. No one ever runs against me when it's time for an election. I like to think it means I'm doing my job well. I like being mayor. I think he could have been a bit more gracious about the goat's milk, personally. Yeah, without kind of giving it... I live somewhere where the traffic used to be quite quiet, and it's not a main road, but for various reasons it is now a lot busier. So it could be. I doubt it's helping. Because there are very rare quiet times. Secret woods, okay. But yeah, that might be something worth monitoring. To try and work out where the correlation is. Okay, secret woods. We're taking things off the list. At some point, I think I might actually have to start chatting to the villagers properly. The horror. All that small talk. Nope, don't get stuck there. I mean, that's coming up in a few minutes. When they kick in, I'll take a quick look. Oh, wait, chat. Something's happening. We have an event. It's a bear. It might eat us. That smell. Come closer. Oh, is that what wants the maple syrup? Heh, it's not every day I get to speak to a human. Looks like you've got a little forest magic in you. Now, about my note. Did you bring the good stuff? He is. Oh, I can understand why the spelling wasn't amazing. Ooh, that smell. This is really sweet stuff. It's my favourite sauce. It makes me very happy. He has a scary happy face. You made a friend today, Hallie. He's a bit scary. I've got something special I want to show you. Are you going to eat us? The bear left you with his special knowledge. Salmon berries and blackberries are now worth 3 times the gold. Okay. Oh, there's a... Hey, slime. No. Off. Get off me. Where are we at, chat? Hey, Rimvello. Yeah. Dino Nuggies hat. We had a little bit of Chicken Nugget Dreamland playing earlier when James was here. Good thing with a hydrate. I found amongst traffic fumes I have a tiny involuntary cough. Yeah, that's my thing. It's not... I don't know, there's something going on with my lungs. I was considering going to see a GP, but years ago when I went about that, they just went, oh, you're asthmatic. I am almost certain I am not asthmatic. Because for one thing, none of the inhalers ever helped, which is quite a telling sign. And for another... I don't know, I've been around a lot of people with asthma with various different types. Mine doesn't match out. I am almost certain it is an allergy to something. I think it was easier for him to go, yeah, it's asthma. Especially as they went, oh, your dad had asthma. Yeah, it's asthma. But he got asthma from having pneumonia, so it wasn't hereditary. I'm going on with lungs. In a world where emissions are continuing to rise and COVID and other respiratory conditions are pervasive. Yeah, that's the thing. Although, I've never knowingly had COVID. So... But I might well have had it unknowingly. But yeah, the state of the air around us. I mean, like every day I will get an alert of what the quality levels are like. Nah, they're not good. Me neither. Good job. I think we are in the minority at this point. By quite a long way. We got ads coming up in about 30 seconds. We'll take a quick break when they do. Rimvello, I hope you're doing well. Sorry, you caught me mid-lung mutter. But yeah, I think it's kind of easier for doctors to go, yeah, you've got asthma. And I really don't think I have asthma. It doesn't quite add up. Because, I mean, for instance, it's not worse. This is water, yeah. When I'm exercising or running or anything. But, who knows? I guess they could then go, we're the experts, but... Oh, ads are underway, so I'll just finish this. And we will stick words on stream. On stream. welcome back everyone. Bad luck, although lovely random return from Lurk for Woody where he just swooped in with a big word and then went straight back into the gloom. Hope you're doing well, Woody, if you're listening. Mouse go on the right window. There we go. Roy, you're running out of there we go. Well, welcome back, everyone. Good to have you. We only use that seed maker, don't we? Oh, no, give me that hardwood. I know how that sounded. So, chat, we are so close to finishing that community centre. But we gotta wait it out. We can't do some stuff until summer and then the fall. It is an annoying one. Yeah. So in the meantime, we're gonna have to entertain ourselves. Which I think annoyingly probably means next stream I'm gonna have to get over myself. Try and figure out that skull cavern. I suppose I could use a load of ladders just to cheat. How much do they cost? Staircase even. 99 stone. Okay, so if I need to go down 25 floors, that's going to be 2,500 stone. Do we have that? No. Okay. Well, maybe I need to do some mining and come up with that slightly dubious cheesing of the game. But it could be a strategy just to kind of pass the time a little bit. We are also probably going to have to get to know people better. I think this might be the season where we start socialising. If nothing else, the game kind of wants it because of the upgrade. The upgraded house means somebody could live with us. It looked like children could live with us. Maybe it's time for Hallie in game to grow up and settle down. I might actually tomorrow check out what upgrades are available from the carpenter too. So yeah, we made good progress. There's a lot to learn for the next stream. Every time you achieve something in Stardew, there's something else to learn. I think actually we'll go into this weird little secret mine. I mean, it's not secret, it's right there, but yeah. The somewhat more subtle one. It's kind of like an in-between place between the regular mines and Skull Cavern. A little bit easier, but still a bit stressful. Ooh, we got geode. We're like, oh, the skulls. I forgot about the skulls. Got a ring. What does a ring do? Increases critical strike chance by 10%. Yeah, I think we need that. We need all the help we can get. Hey, I'm just a harmless miner here. Oh, that was a good jump, you pesky little slime. Combat is definitely the weakest point of Stardew, I think. It's not particularly fun. It's necessary. Ow. But I don't think it's that exciting. Yeah, I bet. We got anything to eat? No, that would have involved being organised. This is probably a mistake. I wonder if I just avoid that. I just want to see what else is going on here. Kind of. Oh, wait, no, there's a scar. Okay, we're getting out of it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. You're gonna kill me. I can. Who needs 1,000? Yeah, I know, Harvey. What have I lost this time? Geode. Yeah, well, it was probably just some stone. See, Jane Lou said stupid game about words on the stream. A little part of me wants to use that for the mines in this stupid game. It is a lot of fun. I don't like the mines. The mines are my nemesis. Mind these nuts. Yes. Mind these nuts, indeed. Thanks, J-Luz. At least we're not all kind of, we should be bruised and battered, and there should be like a little trail of blood that really show how much we've suffered. So at least it's not that brutal again. What do we get? Luck will not be on our side. Oh, cool. Thanks. Makes you feel really good. Imagine if every day you woke up and somebody just went, luck's not going to be on your side. You'd first just think, I'm going to go back to bed now. I quickly popped out and took a wipe to the windows. They're smudged but less mucky. Nice, good job. I keep looking at our windows and thinking, yeah, I need to clean them. Mind you, when I got in my car this morning, I looked and thought, I need to go clean too. But it was pouring with rain, and my arms were wobbly after the gym, so I didn't fancy taking it to the car wash. But I think it is dry. In typical Welsh style, I think it is dry next Thursday, so I might wash it then. That's my next opening for dry weather. Wait, why are you grumpy now? Why have you not got food, Nugget? You can wander anywhere you want. I mean, in a way, I'm only really being nice to you for the eggs now, because the ducks and the rabbits gave me everything I want. I'm trying to sound more feeling about this. Luck's not going to be on your side. Wasn't that breakfast TV astrology? Yeah. But yeah, you're facing a tricky, you're a bit, I don't know if I can be bothered with Thursday. And then you wake up and it's all, luck will not be on your side. You think, yeah, I'm just not bothering. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do some watering. Trees are looking good. I'm going to go to the carpenter to see what I can focus on next. One day I might even move it to sprinklers so it work more efficiently, but I don't know, that sounds a bit sensible to me. Safe, where's my safe? Oh, am I going to put potatoes in my keg because somebody wants me to make vodka for them? We got a lot of potatoes, chat. You want mashed potato or chips? Sorry, fries, depending on your location. What do we need? Oh, that's gonna be a... I don't think I'm gonna be doing that in 7 days. No. Oh well, it's a nice pipe dream. We got any fruits? Let's have a look. No, not yet. I keep forgetting the jam machine. It's new. So, yeah. That's my excuse. I forget stuff. Okay, let's head to the carpenter. Shoot, what else is in my journal too? So, there's potato keg, the iridium bar, and the other two of them... I'm gonna have to get to grips with that mine, aren't I? Oh, the weather is getting worse outside. Post-stream walk's gonna be fun. Could use the walking pad. I don't really like the walking pad. It's slow, and you always feel like you're gonna fall off it. Yeah, buddy! Right. Oh, I can still upgrade the house. I can add a cellar. The cellar can be used to age certain products like wine and cheese. Ooh, we're getting bougie here, chat. But no, I haven't got 100,000 G yet. Okay, so what can I do? Remove the wall separating your bedroom and the entrance room. Fancy. Add a southern room, a corner room, a dining room, a cubby, an attic. This house could get very fancy, couldn't it? I didn't realise. You've been so focused on animals, I forgot about me. The mill might be useful at some point. I need to work out how to get cloth. Ooh, a stable so we can have a horse. Horse included. But I do want to save 100 hardwood just to give to the little raccoon who seems a little bit sad. So we're going to have a decision, but that has reminded me I need to go to Secret Wood today. So we'll go do that. Never forget the Secret Wood. We are very slow. We get 12 hardwood every day. We need 100. By looks of things, we need 200. Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows here. But welcome on in and good to have you aboard. But yeah, I think Saturday's stream, we're either going to have to focus on me getting a grip in those mines, or maybe socialising with everyone, because we've got a bit of a long wait. We need summer to get something from the green rain, and then we need fall to get a tricky to find fish. So I really want to get that community centre done, but I don't think... Yeah, it's going to take a while. It's a slightly frustrating one. Read chat, watch distract me. Yes, in the meantime, we're going to have to find our own fun. Imagine what a good payoff is going to be when we get that community centre. They may make a disturbing splodge noise. There we go. Decent progress. I suppose with our possibly never-ending runs of death in the caverns, we just got to level up our combat. So that'll be quite nice. Might go talk to the wizard, actually. We haven't said hi to the wizard in a while. I mean, he wants that iridium bar, so he might not want to know us until we're of use to him. But while we're here... Ah, yes, I've seen many things about your future, young Ally. If I were to tell you, there could be grave consequences. I mean, he's got a point, but also, why? Why did he tell me this? If he wasn't able to tell me specifics, why go, haha, I know what's going to happen to you. But yeah, we're going to help the little raccoon guy. That's the hardwood plan. One day, oh, 3 hours. Okay, well, we're going to wait and see if I can put the diamond in that doorway that's over in the woods. I don't know if it'll work that way. But as always with this game, there's only one way to find out. I wonder if, I mean, I'd make more money if I cooked with some of this. Let's keep some of it. Keep the good quality stuff. I have kept away some stuff. Oh, well, a few days away. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I've kind of planned, kind of not. Take that tapper. Let's swap these bits out. There we go, might as well tidy up. Place the tapper. Actually, no, I'd probably rather... If I can put a tapper on these fruit plants when they're done. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll put it back. Then I want to wait around just under 3 hours. See what goes on with the diamond. See about clearing some stuff. Chat, I hope you're having a lovely day. Whether you're at the start of it or the end of it. Or somewhere in the middle like I am. I do like the sounds. The sounds are so satisfying. Kind of subtle, but lovely. Killing time, waiting to see if we can do something with that diamond. If it opens another entrance to the skull cavern or something, I'm not going to be impressed. Or was it 7:30? It might have been 7:30. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. We'll hang around for about 20 minutes and see if to put best we can do something. I don't know, but it'd be nice to. Except there was a diamond shape hole. Yeah? Your place for diamond on Grandpa's shrine. Oh. Is that it? Uh-oh. There must be more to it. Okay. Well, we've achieved something. I just don't know what we've achieved. Hey, Becky. Just trying to lurk while working. I love your hat. Oh, thank you. We are unfortunately going to wrap up in a minute, sadly. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment about a hat. It is a Dino Chicken Nugget hat. Yeah, chat. I'm trying to work out. Right. We need to work out a plan for what we're going to do next stream. Because we are so close to a community centre. The walleye isn't going to happen until, I think it was for summer, or was it the fall? Either way, a while. All we have left of Miss Chef's bundle is the Fiddlehead Firm. That also needs for summer. We are so close. But not quite there. So I think Saturday, we're either going to have to go pure socialising with everyone, just to kind of get in with everyone and get to know new people and have a good life. Because most people kind of like us, but there is quite a lot of people down here who basically know nothing of us. Or, well, we could work on the Iridium Bar. I don't know off the top of my head how to get the Iridium Bar, so I'm going to research that one. Or, two of these quests are to do with the Skull Cavern. I think I'm going to have to figure out the Skull Cavern, chat. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and be tough and be strong and all that very positive stuff. Ooh. Oh, we can have another void egg. That's cool. I'm all for more void things. Yeah, I mean, we could just be pure capitalist and make tons of money, but that feels a bit dull. I'd rather see what can unfold. Ooh, Grandpa! Oh, is it because I put the diamond in my shrine? Grandpa, what have you got? My dearest granddaughter, I'm glad you summoned me. I was perhaps a little too harsh with you last time. Forgive me, you've been working very hard and I'm proud of it. That'd be selfish, but are they going to give me something? Oh, let's see. You've done well, my dear. Pizza Farm has never looked better. An honour to the family name. Wait a minute, Grandpa, didn't you already say this? Grandpa has I'm sure you've already said this. I must return to the other world now, but feel free to call me again when you're ready. Okay. But I definitely had that conversation with you before. I'm just going to stick my head outside to see if there's going to be anything new. Has it opened? Did it open? I'm going to take a quick look. We are going to wrap up soon, so we're going to redo this day at some point. But I need to know. I need to go look. What's that? Oh, okay, so we just summon him with a diamond. But I don't know why we need to summon him. Okay. I'm sure it all makes sense at some point. Okay. For now, chat, we are going to wrap things up for one day. Because it's been a fun few hours. We've made quite a lot of progress. We are much further ahead with the community centre than I feared we would be at this point. Yeah, we did a few other bits and pieces, a few events. It's been good. Yeah, I'm going to stop umming. It has been lovely. I'm going to be back Saturday, 10:30 a.m. UK time. So about 3 hours, 30 minutes earlier than we're at now. The weather is looking awful for my post-stream walk, so wish me luck. But we're going to find somebody to raid over to. That weather is looking actually quite fearsome. But that's okay, I got a good coat. Thank you all for being here, as always. Thank you. Many of you got watch streaks, so thank you so much for just coming back stream after stream. I'm grateful for you all. Also, thank you V for the raid. V is lovely. Do give V a follow if you haven't already. Yeah, let's get V back up if you aren't already following. Oh, what? Thank you, Jones. Thank you, J. Luz. And thank you, Wax Angel. Yeah, but I think it's probably not as bad as it looks. It's probably the wind making it look that way. Thank you, James Lee, for the bits. And Marie Sub. And yeah, I think. And thank you for follows. Let's find somebody to raid over to. I have an idea. I'm going to check to see if they are raiding. They're streaming. First one is for subscribers. Second one is for followers. If you need to rush off, totally get it. But if you could stick around just so we can kind of spread the love elsewhere. Who should we head over to say hi to? I think we got options. As always, we try and raid to people we haven't raided in a little bit. So I'm just checking to see what the situation is. Let's head over to... Oh, there's people playing Poker Pier. I really want to play Poker Pier. We're not going to raid over to them because I'll just look on and go, I want to play Poker Pier. But instead I bought a lawnmower, like a sensible adult. I'm not bitter. We are going to head over to... didn't realise I was wearing my hat at such a jaunty angle. I kind of like it. We're going to head over to Neon Genesis, who a few of you will have already chatted to on the stream because he raided over with his partner V. And he is now streaming a Final Fantasy VII speedrun. And if you've never watched a Final Fantasy VII speedrun, you might think, oh, it's going to be confusing, imposing, baffling. Now, he does a really good job of making it very welcoming, very interesting, kind of compelling stuff. He is a really lovely guy. He's one of the first people I got to know on Twitch. And yeah, there aren't enough nice things to say about him. Yeah, so let's head over to him. And I will see you all Saturday morning for some more Stardew. We'll work out a plan of how to get things going. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope it is kind to you. I hope you're able to be kind to you. Maybe treat yourself to something. Have a lovely time, basically. It's nearly the weekend, so if you work weekdays, you are nearly there. You've nearly made it. Let's have a good one all, and take care.
Out of what I'm normally doing, that honestly 90% of people would leave because it's just not something they want to vibe in. So you want